What's up, guys and gals? My last video I showed you guys how I installed my Glock 26, these tritium night sights by Trueglow. So if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome to look at my channel. I love them. They are the Trueglow bright sight, and they are tritium and also fiber optic. So if you want to check that out, go to my video. One of the guys who subscribed to me has a Ruger 1022, and we were chatting, and he wanted to know about the upgrades that I did. So I'm going to do this quick video on the upgrades that I did to my Ruger 1022 Takedown. And keep in mind, I am not a gunsmith. I have to make an admission. I had never, up until this point, owned a Ruger 1022. And let me tell you, I wish I would have bought one 20 years ago, because I like it a lot. You get the case. I'm not going to do a review of the gun, alright? You guys have already seen that. So I'm going to show you what I did to it. Here we go. By the way, where is it? Motorcycle. Yeah. Always wear your protective gear on motorcycles. So, all this work I did myself. It's pretty simple. I am not a gunsmith, but I was able to install this muzzle brake here. I got this on Amazon.com, like 10 bucks. You want to hear the funny thing? Is that prior to owning this 1022, I had bought this muzzle brake for a Mossberg that I have, and it didn't fit. So I actually looked it up and found out that it's for a 1022, and I said, well, I guess I'm gonna have to buy a Ruger 1022 to go with this muzzle brake. So how about that for an excuse? Alright, so here's what I did. I installed this muzzle brake, and I think it looks pretty cool. The front sight, it does not affect it. I also installed these sling swivel sets that I had to drill that in there. You can close that up there. I gotta get a better flashlight. So if you can see, I installed that there. You had to drill in there. So if you're shaky about drilling stuff, don't do it. But it was pretty easy. It's plastic, so that was not a problem. And what else did I do? Okay, the other part of the gun, I installed a red dot, but not just your everyday red dot. This is a red dot SB2 made by a company called Millet. And what I like about this is that it still fits in your case, just like this. It'll fit very well in there, as you can see. So I don't have to get a bigger case or something. I saw a YouTube video of a guy who had to get another case because he put a scope on his Ruger Takedown, and that kind of defeats the purpose. I want to be able to carry this and have the portability that the company had at its intended purpose. And let me tell you, I like the Ruger 1022, but I even like better the fact that you can take this thing apart and put it together just like that. So this red dot is really cool. I tested on about 50 yards, and groups were dead on. It's got 10 different settings. Okay, all you YouTubers, he didn't function check the gun. There's no magazine in there, all right, and the bolt is back, right? So chilly willy. One thing I also did was install this aluminum mag release right there that kind of wakes up the gun a little bit from that plastic part, and it's a CNC machined part which I got on eBay. I think it was like 15 bucks. And that's really it. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I got these. Hold on. I have not installed them yet, but these are made by Williams, and it's a peep sight with front sight. Let's see, there's our model number here. It says here WGRS Ruger 22 FS set. It's made by Williams. So if you want to pick that up, that will complement your Ruger 1022 very well. And it even says Ruger on the back. I bought it from Ruger, their website. So I think these are like 50 bucks or something like that. So when I get bored of this, I'm going to install those. That's really it. I also have a trigger that I purchased for it, but since I am not a gunsmith, it looked a little bit in depth, and I am not going to do that yet. Let me see if I can find it. Ruger 1022, yes. It's stuck. Son of a dick. Okay, yeah, here it goes. Here's a trigger. But I'm not going to install it yet. I'm going to chili will with that until I get more confident in breaking it down. I eventually will do that though. Another thing I got is a tri-mag, and basically what this is this allows you to connect 3 10-round mags just like this. So basically they install just like that, and when you're out you just keep going. And I like it better than the long 25 rounder, just because I don't know, it looks kind of weird, that long thing there. I don't know. And if you shoot from a bench rest, that banana clip hanging out there isn't really very attractive looking and kind of intrusive. So I opted for this. It kind of looks like your gun has boobs, but whatever, or testes, however you want to take it. But I kind of like this. This is a little bit more natural to me. 10, 20, 30 rounds. So that's what I did. And this setup is really cool in my opinion. So that's that. Like I said, I'm new to this YouTube thing, so please comment. Let me know what I can do to improve. I'm just your average Joe. I am not a gunsmith. So whatever you do, please have the confidence to do it yourself. And if you mess up, it's on you, because I am. You know? The other thing I want to say about this rifle is that it is accurate. I shot it up to like 75 yards, iron sights, and my groups were, within 4 inches, which is pretty decent. This setup right here with the red dot is almost perfect, because this scope, this millet scope, you can set it from a bright setting to 10 all the way down to 1. Obviously what you want to do, its intended purpose is the lower the setting, the better long distance you're going to get. So at 75 yards I had it on a 1, which was more than enough to get some decent groups. So as far as my other intentions with this rifle is maybe put a sling on it for when I maybe do some woodchuck hunting with it. And I'm going to get that from Ruger. It's got a nice little Ruger emblem on it. Might as well keep it all uniform. If you want to know more about this rifle, just YouTube it and you're going to see 100 videos on it. But I absolutely love it. I wish I would have bought a Ruger 1022 years ago. And I'll tell you right now, for less than 400 bucks, you cannot get yourself a better rifle. And I was so impressed with it that I purchased the Ruger SR22 pistol then, and it complements it quite well, should I add. I might do a review on that some other time also. But until then, that is what I have done so far to my Ruger 1022. Peace, and remember, I'm not a gunsmith.